सुधागड एज्युकेशन सोसायटीचे पूर्व प्राथमिक, प्राथमिक, माध्यमिक व उच्च माध्यमिक विद्यालय कळंबोली मराठी, हिंदी, इंग्रजी, उर्दू माध्यम यांच्या सौजन्याने शैक्षणिक व्हिडिओमध्ये आपलं सर्वांचं स्वागत आहे.
Welcome student. In the previous video we had solved first 5 example from practice set number 1.3. Today we are going to see remaining examples. See question number 6. What question is given here? In a trapezium ABCD, side AB parallel to side DC, diagonals AC and BD intersect in point O if AB is equal to 20, DC is equal to 6, OB is equal to 15, then find length of OD. Now here figure is given there. ABCD is one of the trapezium in which we know that side AB parallel to side DC. Here AC is one of the diagonal and BD is another diagonal. This both the diagonal intersect each other at point O. Now some measurements are given here in the question. They asked to find the value of OD. Now see here, this OD is nothing but one of the side of the triangle COD. Okay, so to find the length of OD, if you show both these triangles similar, triangle COD and triangle AOB, if we show these two triangles similar, then by showing the sides in proportion, we can find length of OD. Okay, so let's find the length of OD. Let us see the solution. Now you get the idea. To get the length of OD, here we have to show these two triangles similar. Okay, now let us start with the solution. In quadrilateral ABCD is a trapezium. Here side AB parallel to side DC, it is given to us. So here give the reason for this step as given. Now we know that side AB parallel to side DC, it is given to us. Here we will take line AC as a transversal. See here in the figure, AB parallel to DC, here we will take AC as a transversal. If we take AC as a transversal, this pair of angles is forming here angle OCD and triangle and angle OAB. These two angles are nothing but the alternate angles, and we know that alternate angles are always congruent. So here we can say angle COD congruent. COD means this angle. Angle OCD, that means this angle is congruent with angle OAB. These two angles are alternate angles, that's why they are congruent. So here we can say angle OCD congruent with angle OAB, and here we can give the reason as alternate angles. Now here one pair of angles we shown congruent. Now search for the second pair. Here it is clearly seen that these two angles are vertically opposite angles, and we know that vertically opposite angles are always congruent. So here we can say angle COD congruent with angle AOB. These two angles are vertically opposite angles, and vertically opposite angles are always congruent to each other. So here in equation number 4 we can say angle COD congruent with angle AOB. Here we can give the reason as vertically opposite angles. Now our aim is to show both the triangle similar. So here to show this both the triangles similar, we have shown these two pairs of angles congruent. Okay, one is it is pair of a alternate angle, and another is vertically opposite angle. Now here two pairs of angles we are getting congruent. Therefore we can say triangle COD similar to triangle AOB, by which test? It is nothing but AA test of similarity, that means angle. Here we shown two pairs of angles congruent. So therefore we can say this both the triangle COD similar with triangle AOB by AA test of similarity. Now here we show both the triangles similar by AA test of similarity. Now we know that if two triangles are similar, their corresponding sides are always in proportion. So here we can say CD upon AB is equal to OD upon OB. So here we can give the reason as corresponding sides of similar triangle. Now put up the respective values given in the question. Here length of CD given as 6. So here we put 6. AB is given as 20 is equal to OD. Here we have to find, and OB is given as 15. Okay. So here we put the respective values. Now do the cross multiplication here to get the value of OD. Here we get the cross multiplication like this. 20 into OD is equal to 6 into 15. Now transfer this 20 that side, that will undergo division here. So here we are getting OD is equal to, here 15 6 are 90 divided by 20, 0 0 get cancelled. What is remaining here? 9 upon 2. If we divide, you will get OD as 4.5. So this is your answer. So in this way we are getting the length of OD as 4.5 units. Okay. So in this way we can solve this question number 6. Now let's see next question. Here question number 7 given like this. Read the question carefully. Quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. Point E is on the side BC. Line DE intersects ray AB in point T. Then prove that DE into BE is equal to CE into TE. Now see the figure carefully. Here quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram and point E is on side BC. See in the figure, point E is given us on side BC. Line DE intersects ray AB. Line DE, if we extend this, that intersect AB at point T, then we have to prove that DE into BE is equal to CE into TE. Now again, to get this proof, here two triangles are seen in the figure. The two triangles we have to show similar. Okay, then their corresponding sides becomes in a proportion, and then we can get this proof here. So let's start our proof. Here quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. It is given to us. Then second thing, what is given? As ABCD is a parallelogram, then we know that their opposite sides are always parallel. So here we can say segment AB parallel to segment CD. Segment AB parallel to segment CD. Here we will take TD as a transversal. See here once again, as ABCD is a parallelogram, we know that AB parallel to CD. Then as these two lines are parallel, here we will take TD, this line, as a transversal. So because of this transversal, one pair of angle become congruent, which is that angle ATD, this one ATD, this angle become congruent with TDC. Here these two angles forms a pair of alternate angle, and we know that these alternate angles are always congruent. So here we can say angle ATD is congruent with angle TDC, and here we can give the reason as alternate angle. Now for our convenience, as these 3 points are collinear, here also these 3 points are collinear. Okay, so here we can say angle BTE. Here we can replace this A by B. Why? Because these 3 points are collinear. Our angle will remain same. There is no any change in angle. Just we replace this A by B because these 3 points are collinear. So here we can say instead of angle ATD, we can say BTE. See here in the figure, instead of angle ATE, ATD, we can replace this A by B, and we can say, or we can write the name of angle like this, BTE. Here we replace this D by E also. So because here also these 3 points are collinear, our angle remains same, just we replace these 2 vertices. Okay, so here also, here we can say, instead of TDC we can write angle CDE. See here, TDC, instead of we can write here CDE, just we replace this T by E. Okay, so in this way we shown one pair of angle congruent. Now here we know that to get this proof, here we have to show these 2 triangles similar. So to show these 2 triangles similar, we have to prove that 2 pairs of angles congruent, so that among that one we are getting already congruent to each other. So search for second one, so that we will consider these 2 triangles once again, because these 2 triangles we are going to prove similar. So here we focus these 2 triangles, triangle CED and triangle BET. Okay, so one pair we are getting in equation number 4 already. Second pair, here we can write like this. See in the figure, angle E is there, and this angle E, because of angle E, these 2 vertically opposite angles are formed here. These vertically opposite angles are always congruent. So here we can say angle CED congruent with angle BET. Why they are congruent? Because they are vertically opposite angle. Okay, here the one pair, this we are getting here, first one we are getting already, we had proved this 2 angles congruent, so just I copied that. So here in this both the triangles, 2 pairs of angles I am getting congruent. One is vertically opposite angle, which is getting directly from the figure, and second one we had proved in the equation number 4. So here we can say, as in this triangle 2 pairs of angle getting congruent, so therefore we can say these 2 triangles are similar. So triangle CED similar with triangle BET. By which test they are similar to each other? AA test of similarity. Okay, here 2 pairs of angles congruent, therefore these 2 triangles are similar by AA test of similarity. Now here, as 2 triangles are similar, we know that their corresponding sides are always in proportion. So write that their corresponding sides which are in proportion. First ratio we can write like this. Here DE upon TE. DE upon TE is equal to CE upon BE. I take only this ratio, 2 ratio, because that segment only I wants to prove this statement given in the question. Okay, so here these 2 ratio I am getting equal. Why these 2 ratios are equal? Because these are corresponding sides of similar triangle. Now up to this we had come. So get towards this proof, here we have to make the cross multiplication. So DE into BE, if we take the cross multiplication, so what we will get here? DE into BE is equal to CE into TE. So the things we are getting here, this is nothing but our proof. So in this way, in this question, here this thing get proved here. So this is the solution of the question number 7. Now see question number 8. Read the question here carefully. In the figure, segment AC and segment BD intersect each other in point P, and AP upon CP is equal to BP upon DP. Then we have to prove that triangle ABP similar with triangle CDP. See in the figure, what is given in the figure? Segment AC and segment BD, they intersect each other at point P. This is given in the question. Okay, and it is also given, another information is given to us, AP upon CP is equal to BP upon DP. That means these sides are in proportion, This thing is given in the question. So with the help of that, we have to prove that triangle ABP similar with triangle CDP. So let us see the solution. It is very simple. Here the triangles which are going to show similar, here we will focus on these two triangles. So in triangle ABP and in triangle CDP, sides are in proportion. This thing is given already in the question. So AP upon CP is equal to BP upon DP. So this thing is given to us in the question. Therefore write the reason for this step as given. So one thing is we are getting directly from the question. So search for the second thing which is given in the figure. Okay, from figure we can get that second thing, which is that here, because of this intersection of segment AC and segment BD, this pair of angle become congruent. Why they are congruent? Because these are vertically opposite angles, and we know that vertically opposite angles are always congruent. So which pair of angle we are getting congruent here? Angle APB congruent with angle CPD. Why these two angles congruent? Because they are vertically opposite angles. So here for the equation, for equation number 2, here we can give the reason as vertically opposite angle. Now these sides are we are getting in proportion, and angle between them is congruent. So by which test both the triangle become similar? Yes, that is SAS, side angle side. By this test these two triangles become similar to each other. Very simple is this question. Might be you understand. Now see question number 9. Read the question carefully once again. In the figure, in triangle ABP, ABC, point D on the side BC is such that angle BAC is equal to angle ADC. This is given to us. Then with the help of this, we have to prove that CS square is equal to CB into CD. Once again, to get this proof, here some pairs of triangles are there. That triangles we have to show similar. So which two angles we can show similar? Triangle BAC, this bigger triangle, and triangle ADC. Consider this small triangle. See once again, we have to focus, or we have to show similar these two triangles. Which are they? Triangle BAC, this bigger triangle, and triangle ADC. These two triangles we have to show similar. So once again, to show both the triangles similar, we want here two pairs of angles congruent, because one pair is already given in the question. Okay, and from the figure we can get, or we can find the second pair of angle which is congruent. So let's start with the solution. So here in triangle BAC and triangle ADC, in both the triangle, in triangle BAC and triangle ADC, we know that BAC, this is one of the corresponding angle of this bigger triangle. That means triangle BAC. So angle BAC is congruent with angle ADC. This is also one of the corresponding angle of the triangle ADC. This pair of angle is given congruent. This pair of angle is given as congruent already in the question. So from the question itself, here we can show this pair of angle congruent, so that for this step we can give the reason as given. Okay. Now second pair of angle we can get from this figure. See the figure carefully. We consider this bigger triangle. In this bigger triangle, angle C is there, and this smaller triangle, that means triangle ADC, also there is angle C. That means angle C is common in both the triangle, and we know that common angle is always congruent. So here we can say, in case of this bigger triangle, what is the name of angle C here? It is angle BCA. In case of this bigger triangle, the name of angle C we can write like this: angle BCA is congruent with angle. In case of the smaller triangle, the name of angle C, how can we write? Angle ACD. Okay. So here we can say angle BCA is congruent with angle ACD. And why they are congruent to each other? Because it is common angle. So here we can write the reason as common angle. Now in both the triangles, two pairs of angle, once again we are getting congruent. So therefore, by which test both the triangles are similar to each other? Yes, it is AA test of similarity. So here we can say triangle BAC similar with triangle ADC by AA test of similarity. Now we know that if two triangles are similar, then their corresponding sides are in always proportion. So here we can write the proportionality. How can we write it? The required segments we can take here to get this proof. So here I can take here CA upon CD is equal to CB upon CB upon CA. Okay. So these are the corresponding sides of this similar triangle. So here we can write the reason, corresponding sides of similar triangle. Now this ratio we are getting equal. Okay. Now to get this proof, what we have to do here? Again we have to make the cross multiplication here. So what is the cross multiplication comes? CA into CA, that is CA square. CA into CA, CA square is equal to CB into CD. CB into CD. The cross multiplication we are getting here, this thing is nothing but our proof. So in this way we can prove this statement CA square is equal to CB into CD by showing this both the triangle similar. In this way we have finished question number 9. Thank you.